So I wanted to incorporate underground hip hop, a subject I am so interested in talking about all the time. Albums, bars, like top fives, all of that stuff. I wanted to incorporate that whole thing into a web development, continuous, iterated project that I can work on so that it keeps me like tethered with doing this, but something that's personal to me. So I went on my GitHub. I created a repository for a playlist, and I'm going to show you how I went about starting it and how it is so far. Okay, so first I went to my GitHub account and I went to repositories to create a new one. For the beginning of this, it was called Albums, the repository. I went ahead and updated it later to playlist, but in this version of it, it was called Albums. So right now you can see I'm going to copy the code and the secure shell, and then I'm going to git clone that link to my local machine so that I'm able to continuously iterate this project from my VS Code, and it will dynamically sync that directory from my local machine back to the GitHub repository, right? So as you can see, it created the album repo there, or the directory there, and then I'm going to open up VS Code and then begin the project. The very first thing I did, had to create the index file for the project. So I did that. Once I created the index, the README is already there from the GitHub repository being created off the site. Once you create the index, started adding the code. Once I forgot. So there's a little shortcut in Git and VS Code where you can add the boilerplate, which is like just the beginning of all HTML files. Once I started adding code, I started adding the albums. I use H3s for the for like Duval's for current playlist, like the album title, the artist name. I used the paragraphs as descriptions for them. In this version of it, it had these 5 albums. One of them changed in the later version of it. So yeah, as you can see now, it's called playlist on my repository. So when you go to my GitHub, you'll see playlist as this new and current version of this project. Once the images were added and everything was pretty much done. Here's a little source control of all of the things that I went to remove on the very latest version of this. Like the name, I can update the name. It's very, I wanted it to at first be Duval, my name playlist, but I just made it the underground playlist. And I wrote by Duval Leblanc, as like a H4. So you can see personally it's by me. After that, yeah, pretty much added all of the things for the site, the descriptions, favorite songs, stuff like that. I really, really enjoy this project. It's fun. I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm also going to maybe make videos about me reviewing these albums, but I just wanted to have a personal kind of little project that I can work continuously that allows me to work on web development. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, feel free to check out my GitHub and check out the code that I have for this. It's up there right now. And yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.